Southside technique, Southside technique, Southside technique, Southside technique, Southside technique. 9 millimeter up under my seat. Handed blue Lexus G, handed blue Lexus G, handed blue Lexus G. 9 millimeter up under my seat. Southside technique, carry your screens up in the seat.
I tricked my friend into going on a double date. It was a friend of mine's birthday, and I had contacted him and just told him, happy birthday or whatever. And he had told me that later on, he asked me later on that day that I want to meet him for his birthday, like have drinks or whatever. And I was like, yeah, sure. And he was like, well, I'm gonna be with my homeboy. We supposed to been going. He was like, bring a friend. And I was like, okay, so how your boy look, page or whatever. And I seen them, and I was like, okay, he look all right. Like, I looked at him. I was like, okay, he look okay. So I called her. I was like, you want to go to Dave and Buster's tonight? This how I got her, cause we have kids and stuff. Like, we always doing stuff with our kids, and like we have me time to us too. But like, we do stuff like, we know how to like ball on a budget. So it was like discount night at Dave and Buster's, which was like they games be half price. So that was like what I used to like get her to go. It was a Wednesday. And I was like, you want to go to Dave & Buster's half price game night or whatever? And she was like, yeah. So, like, we didn't dress like special or nothing like that. So, we were single at the time, but she and her boyfriend, they was like on again, off again. They were still like talking to each other, but she wasn't seeing nobody else and he wasn't either. So, they just was together, but not together. So we halfway there, and she's like complaining about her boyfriend, and she was like, I ought to just make him come up here. And I'm like, don't call him and tell him to come up there. She was like, what's up? What you got up your sleeve? I was like, we meet somebody up here. She was like, you lying? I was like, no. But like, she didn't get mad or nothing like that. She just was like, for real. And I was like, we just meet, my friend and his friend for his birthday. She was like, Jazz. She was like, she said something and I was like, wow, for real? She was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So we get to the place, we get to Dave and Buster's or whatever, and we walking in, and like when we walk in, I see my friend and I see the dude with him, and I'm like, wow, he looked different from his Facebook picture, but he looked at better. Like he looked at way better than his Facebook picture. So I was like, wow. So that with this or whatever. And so hold on. That's where I was going, thinking like that or whatever. So we sitting there and I'm talking to my homeboy, and she like, we about to go play some games. And I'm like, what the hell? This has never happened in the history of our friendship. Like, we have been everywhere together. We have been on vacation. We have been to the store. We have been to the mall, like the club. She never left me. I'm like, oh Lord, like she like him. I knew that like off dump. Didn't think nothing else about it. Like, dang, she like him. I felt so like, oh my goodness. Okay. So, we talking or whatever. Mind you, like, it's like it's my friend's birthday. And we, like, I was like gonna treat, like, like buy like a round of drinks or whatever. Because we was drinking. We had the TNTs from Dave and Buster's. And we just started playing games. It was like, we was like on a double date, but we was like in separate spaces. They was over, and like, and then another thing, like, the place was empty. Now I think about it, like, was we the only 4 people? We wasn't the only 4 people there, but it seemed like it was okay. It was a Wednesday in November, so it was slow, but we just had like fun. We had a lot of fun. And yeah, let me tell y'all, like when you go to Dave and Buster's, like, I go and I always end up with like a couple tickets, this ticket or that ticket, but somehow these machines just start spitting out tickets like, oh my goodness, just like spitting out all crazy tickets. Like, we ended up with 10,000 tickets. 10,000 tickets at Dave and Buster's. Yes, we did. This bear, y'all see her? This bear is bigger than her. And that bear was 9,000 tickets. Yes, we had 10,000 tickets and she used 9,000 of them. But I didn't care. Like, I did not care. I got like a little margarita shake or whatever. And after we was getting ready to leave. By the time we left, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, we was nice. We was feeling okay. And we get in the car. We drove her car there. She drove there. And I drove, left because she was a little, she was feeling herself. And soon as she gets down in the car, she bops and she says, I think I'm in love. And